When do scores become available? Scores become available in a few weeks. The specific date is posted on LSAC's website, but typically it's 2 to 3 weeks afterwards. In years past, LSAC actually would kind of randomize it where sometimes they release it one day before the scheduled release date. Other times they would release it 3 days before or even more. So it was kind of unpredictable and put students in this position where you never really knew when it was going to come. So you just refresh your email constantly over the course of a week leading up to the exam the score release date. So that is no longer the case. LSAC has a new president now, and she has been looking to make more student-friendly policies, possibly to compete with the GRE or possibly just to modernize themselves. But either way, they are now publicizing the fact that they release scores on the scheduled date. Typically, they go out in the afternoon. Typically, things will go gray on your LSAC account, which is an indication that something is happening and the scores will get released soon. So be on the lookout for that, but chances are it'll happen on the scheduled score release date. So not a lot of ambiguity there. They'll probably confirm it over Twitter or something sometime between now and then. In the meantime, what can you do? Well, if you're planning to retake, obviously just keep studying. If you're unsure of how it went, of course, studying in the meantime is the safer option because at this point, the next LSAT's only just a few months away. And so if you wait these 2 to 3 weeks and just relax, you're losing valuable study time. So as frustrating as that might be, it's probably in your best interest to study at least to some extent an error on the side of caution that you will be retaking just a few months from now. So that is one thing to keep in mind. If you're confident that it went well, then that's great. You could focus on your application. You could focus on your personal statement, getting your letters of recommendation together. So that could be a useful way to spend the time. The best personal statements are not written in one night. They're written over the course of weeks or even months, so that you have the opportunity to work on revising it and getting multiple people looking at it, giving you ideas, etc. So it could be a really useful way to spend that time. Of course, you deserve to take a few days off. You've been studying hard. So take this weekend at the very least to do nothing LSAT or law school admissions related and just relax. You owe it to yourself. You deserve it. You put in a lot of hard work and hopefully it's paid off. But either way, you can afford to take a few days off or even 4 to 5 days. If your exam's a few months away, you have plenty of time and you don't want to get burned out. Certainly don't do any LSAT studying this weekend.